Yes, sir. What's poppin'? It's your boy D-Boy Henry Hick back at it again with another video. And you know what time it is. The state of play had just left us. 007 First Light got an awesome, in-depth, kind of lengthy, a hot 30 minutes look at the game. And I'm with it. Now, before I give my opinion and tidbits on, I just want to thank you all for coming through. Ask if you would drop a like, drop a comment if you messing with it, and a subscribe if you want to. But let's get on into my opinion on the matter. Now, they opened up with a raw gameplay, no commentary, no nothing, and I was fucking with it heavily. You know what I mean? It showed the start of the mission on up to the end of the mission, and a lot of stuff in between as far as like how you can go about, or not even how you can go about, but they more so showed the way they took to get from point A to point B as far as completion of the mission. You know what I mean? And I was with it. I'm with it all the way. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my type of joint. It got stealth in there, and to be honest, it had everything in there that I expected. I expected awesome car sequences. I expected stealth. I expected some hand-to-hand, beat them up, hands and feet on them. You know what I mean? Put hands and feet on them, baby. You know what I mean? Hit the plowed dirt. You know what I mean? And it met my expectations, especially toward the end, where it got more so into the actiony stuff and the blockbuster Michael Bay style explosions and whatnot. It was hitting, my boy, hitting. You know, and obviously throughout those big explosions, there was some stuff there. You know what I mean? Some performance stuff that, you know, I expect to be ironed out, especially by the time the game come out. You know what I mean? The game come out next May. You know what I mean? This is his first real showing since the announcement mere months ago. You know what I mean? Mere months ago. They showed it to us early June. Now, a couple months later, we get this 30-minute look into the game, raw gameplay, and then we get followed by that, we get some commentary. And that's what I'll be rolling right now. I'll be rolling the commentary, how they walking through the different ways you can take in order to, you know, complete the mission, the different avenues you could take as far as using gadgets, using stealth, you know what I mean, listening in on people's conversation and putting yourself in the right place at the right time. James Bond stuff, secret agent stuff, secret agent, you know what I'm saying? I mess with it because I really enjoy this genre of film, you know, Mission Impossible, Bourne Identity, you know what I mean? Oceans 11, 12, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. I like the stealth and the sneaking and, you know, pretending to be somebody I love that type of stuff, bro. I do. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. That's why I was really looking forward to this game for real. Because I hadn't had no, I mean, people say Uncharted, you know what I mean? But it's not like this. You know what I mean? Some similarities there. Because I've seen people pitting them up against one another. There's some similarities there, you know, but it's not. Nathan Drake ain't no secret agent. Nathan Drake is not, you know, a 00. You feel what I'm saying? And it's cool. It's just so fucking cool, bro. Especially when the enemies get an intent to smoke you like a Newport. That fucking License to Kill pop up, man. Man, come on with it. Come on with it. I'm super interested in seeing what all gadgets you are able to leverage in order to get the mission through. And I also like that, you know, when it comes to your watch, you can use resources in the level. You know what I mean? So it's not like you know what I mean, use it up and then you can't use it no more. So then you have to approach a mission in a specific way. They show like 3 different ways you could potentially do it. You know what I mean? And I like stealth, so I'm most likely take the stealthy type of joint. You know, but I understand a lot of people may not like that. May not like that to be sneaking around doing all this. So they got an opportunity to try it another way that, you know what I mean, fit more in with their play style. And I think that's hella cool because, you know, sometimes when you got to play a game a specific way, even though that's the genre and that's the way it's designed, it tends to turn some people off. This way, you leave the game open for, you know, people who may not usually try a stealth game can jump up in here because they don't have to do the stealth. They don't have to go that route. You know what I mean? Like even if you try to sneak and if you get caught, it might not be game over right then. Because that is kind of annoying when you sneaking somewhere and then it's automatic game over. You got to start over. That's annoying. And I like these type of games. But like I say, as far as me and what I'm doing, I'm for sure doing the stealth group. You know what I mean? I got some homies, they don't really care too much for the stealth. You know what I mean? They don't really care for it. You know, one of the homies got to a specific portion of the game where he had to do something. He just gave me the control. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool, I don't mind. I look at stealth in a lot of ways like a big puzzle you gotta solve, because the game has ways it wants you to go, you just gotta figure it out. You know what I mean? It's like patterns, you know. But that aside, the car sequences too, that's another thing I'm really looking forward to, and making use of some of the gadgets on the cars. You know what I mean? It's super epic. The car chase we got to solve. Got to see. I said got to solve. Got to see. I'm still hyped from the joint. You feel what I'm saying? I'm here, there, everywhere, all over the plate. You know what I'm saying? Cause this is what I like in a showcase. You know what I mean? A showcase like this can sell an individual on the game they may be on the fence about. I was gonna pick it up. You know what I mean? I was gonna pick it up, but it showed the gameplay. They talked about, you know, mechanics, and you know, it didn't take them a long time to get there neither. You don't need to drop a font for the title and then finally drip feed and drop interviews and clips here, and you don't gotta make it the whole drawn out 5-year thing. You know what I mean? Reveal your game, reveal the gameplay, drop the game. That's an awesome rollout. This was an awesome rollout to me, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, I'm not the type of guy that I don't need no foreplay. You know what I mean? I don't need no foreplay. I can just jump on in now. I can jump on in there and get busy, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm ready to go. My circulation is proper. My testosterone is appropriate. I'm ready to go. High red like little seeds, baby. You understand what I'm saying? But that's all I got for you right now. Drop a like, drop a comment. Are you excited for this game? Did this sell you on the game? It sold me, but I was sold already. I'll catch y'all outside the next one.